Yeah. Cavalier mentality, I charge through every bracket. King on the court, LeBron legacy in my fabric. Ground when I'm grinding, dog pound in the trenches. Guardian at the gate, protecting all my riches. Cavs in my veins, championship parade route. Browns in the mud, fourth quarter, never doubt. Guardians of tradition, progressive, feel my temple. Training like I'm drafted, work ethic monumental. In the zone, can't stop my ascension in the zone. Discipline my weapon in the zone. Greatness by intention in the zone. It's my resurrection in the soul.
Yo, what's crack-a-lackin'? Happy Friday, aka Happy Friday. Welcome to this episode, season 2. We on what? The 52nd episode this season, man.
Man, the time go by real fast.
Fast, man, real fast. But welcome to today's episode of EnDaZone Sports. I'm your host, Spivey. On my right side with me, Skenes the Truth. We got the big homie Dar on assignment, at a football game. So, he all doing this 1-2. So we here representing as we do as usual. We got a hot show for y'all today. But hold up, first of all, how you doing, Kills?
I'm doing great. It's Friday.
Before the show, y'all, he practicing.
Man, look. I know we got a
real voice right now. It's ready and
a reputation of doing things bad and wrong at times, but I'm telling you the truth. I was not doing
I didn't say that was bad. I was
doing the mock draft. I'm a pro now. I'm a pro, so I don't need no mocks. I already know what's going on. I already know.
There you go. There you go.
All right, go.
There you go. But, hey, I appreciate everybody that's tuning in on YouTube. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you're a first-time viewer. And then tell a friend, tell another friend, tell another friend. I also appreciate everybody that's tuning in on the DSMN Network, the best network in the land. Like I said, man, we got a great show for y'all today. We got some things we're going to talk about. I got a funny moment, but this is popping off on today's show. We got Paul Skenes. Is he still a top 5 in baseball? We got the Cavs making 2 moves. One was a resign and one was a trade. We're going to touch on that. We got some WNBA news. A big injury to the Minnesota Lynx team. How would that impact them? We're going to talk about Derrick Henry and Lamar Jackson and also Jayden Daniels. So we got a lot we're going to get into. Kills, big dog, big homie.
Let's go.
Before I get started, man, listen. This is what I'm about to call my funny moment. I told my sister I was gonna do it. I told her I was gonna do this, because it's just mind-boggling to me how this is even possible. Now, we was talking about. I was talking to my sister the other day, and she asked me where's everybody at? You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, the boys, CJ in this room, AJ in this room,
right?
In the room watching. I said, Juju the living room watching the last train.
Watching the what? The late train.
watching the Last Dragon.
Oh, the Last Dragon. Okay.
Again, she was asking where's everybody at.
Right.
CJ was in this room. AJ was in this room. I'm like, Juju the liver watching the Last Dragon.
Right.
Watching what?
She was like, watching what? Oh, that was before her time.
Watch the Last Dragon.
If nobody know the Last Dragon, you gotta be young as hell not to know what the Last Dragon is.
She like, what's she doing watching?
What's she doing watching it?
He said, what's she doing watching the Bruce Lee?
Well,
I said, what? You ain't never watched The Last Dragon?
Right.
Oh. I'm like, you ain't never seen Show Enough? The Show
Right.
Bruce Leroy?
Right. She probably like, who? Who the hell is them?
She like, no, I said, come on. I said, come on, boo-boo, man. You had to have seen The Last Dragon, man. That's a classic.
That's a classic.
That's a classic. You know what I'm saying? She like, no, I never seen it. And
When you got the glow.
Shit, right. I'm like, look, we still been talking about that too. Well, saying that, me and wife, and we like, you got that glow?
Right.
She like, who is that?
His head
I'm like, man, Vanity. I'm like, Vanity playing the movie. She like, Vanity.
Oh.
Didn't know, man. Like, and it was just crazy. Like, how could you not watch or not have seen The Last Dragon?
You don't know Vanity.
How was that possible? You know what I'm saying? Like, again, a classic, man. Like, who's the master? Show them. Like, yeah, but then on top of that, I can't remember if she said she did see Purple Rain.
Oh.
Or she didn't like Purple Rain, one of the two. She got to talk about how dark the movie looked.
But hey, I went to go see it. I'm about to show my age, but I went to go see it in the movies.
What up, Ed?
I went to go see it in the movies. So you know how dark it was. It was dark as hell though, for real, for real.
I'm talking about, man, okay, man, listen. Okay.
Purple Rain was dark.
What up, Jew? I mean, man. Kiss my confidence.
Yeah.
Oh man, like how could you not, man? Like Richie dogging him the whole damn movie.
Right. He actually thought he was Bruce Leroy for real. Bruce Lee for real.
Stuff if you can't use it, coward.
Right. Oh, you talking about his brother?
Oh my goodness, man. Man, I'm like, oh, man, please tell me, man. You got to be pranking me right now. How could you not have seen this movie, man? Like, how? So, I got to call her because she ended up watching it.
Oh, she was
texting me like, oh, this person in this movie, you know what I'm saying? Like, so she was watching. I'm gonna ask her, you know what I'm saying?
You asked her how it was.
This is like I'm about to put up a post and say, who all have seen The Last?
She gonna be her whole feed gonna be like, I saw that.
Man, like, oh my goodness, my stomach is killing me right now, man. Oh, I remember his little brother called him oh my goodness, man. Hey, Richie wasn't no joke. Little Richie wasn't no joke, man. He wasn't no joke.
Yeah, he was off the chain. That little bad little mother lover.
What they say, they was in the kitchen. Man, I can't think right. They was in the kitchen talking, and I think her video came on the TV.
Oh, when they were making them pieces.
Like, that is her. Dang right, that's her. That's Lord Charles.
That's Vanity, baby.
I would like to meet her. You're like, who wouldn't, fool? I would like to meet her.
Hey, you ever watch movies like that?
Goodness, man.
And you be like, man, what the hell we was watching? But it was so good when you was a kid.
Oh yeah, that's what he said. I would like to see her. I would like to see her. Oh my goodness, man! But yeah, that's my funny moment for the show, man. Like I couldn't believe my sister has not seen that movie, man. And then on top of that, either A, she didn't see Purple Rain or didn't like Purple Rain. It was one of the two, but it was just wild, man. It was just
two classics that you should always sing. She must be the youngest.
Man. But you know, she said she seen The Temptation. You know what I'm saying? Like,
she Temptation, then the song gonna be wrong. Everybody saw The Temptations.
Like she even liked Temptations better than the
Five Heartbeats. Oh, she about to get shot.
Look, I told her, I'm like, I don't know, man. 5 Heartbeats, man. Like, I don't know.
Was good. The Temptation was cool, you know, but the 5 Heartbeats had me rolling. Yeah, Leon was always getting into some shit.
That was my movie, man. Did she see Night of the Demons? I didn't ask her that. It just so happened. All of it started because, again, she was asking where was everybody at when I was talking to her the other
I
night.
ain't seen Night of Demons.
I said, Juju delivered watching last track. And again, she's like, last track, what is that? What she doing watching the Bruce Lee
movie?
Oh my goodness, man. Okay, let me get back on track. Had to get that out the way.
That was a good funny moment because that's a shame that you never saw Bruce. I mean, The Last Dragon. I actually thought it was a Bruce Lee movie. Oh yeah, my old Eddie.
Man. Yeah. Oh my goodness, man. My stomach is killing me right now. But that was my funny moment for the day, man. I told her I was gonna come on the show and talk about it because it was just so doggone funny. But with that being said, man, let's get back to what we came to do, man. Let's talk some sports.
You crying.
We chilling, we feeling good. Let's talk some NBA basketball. Our Cleveland Cavaliers finally made a move. One was a resign and one was a trade. They resigned James Harden, a 3-year deal, $97 million. And then they acquired Payton Watson in the trade, sending Matt Strus to the Clippers. The Denver Nuggets get a couple of picks. Trey Mann ended up in Washington, and Cleveland ended up with Payton Wallace. Now can fill in.
Ended up with Whitmore, but we
they got Cam Whitmore too, filling in for that in that 3-and-D spot, man, and also signed a 4-year, $88 million deal with Cleveland. How you feeling about these two moves, Kills?
Well, we already knew that.
Well. Yeah, go ahead. My bad.
We already knew that James Harden was signing. That's why he opted out of that $42 million contract. He took less money to stay in Cleveland, which is a good thing. This is the way we could get Payton Watson to sign. But to sign him to 4 years, $88 million, that's a big thing. So
he must I mean, look, Donovan Mitchell signed his deal.
Yeah.
His extension.
Nobody still got his deal.
So they must really they must really love what they got.
As
far as, what I'm saying, like roster-wise, and Payton Wallace could be that guy, what I'm saying, young, athletic, show what he could do playing for the Nuggets last season. Even when the Joker went out, he really was the one that really stepped it up for them.
Yep.
Could play defense, and that's what we've been screaming, like, what the Cavaliers needed, for these past couple of seasons, that nice 3-and-D, but, yeah.
Yeah, and also he can switch on different type of people. You can use him in different type of personnel. You can use him in a pick and roll. You can use... That was your brother. That was your brother. That was not me. You just had he was just telling about his funny moment. That's all.
Oh man, I told you. I was gonna have to, let the people know, man. You have
He came on here like you talking. You about to be the last one in a minute. You about to be the last one.
Oh my goodness, man! Like, I had me dying laughing, man. Like, you have never seen The Last Dragon, man. That's just hilarious. But go ahead, Kill. My bad.
But they look like he gonna be part of the future, which they really committed to him, which was a good thing. Now you don't have to worry about Payton Watson going anywhere for these last 4 years. Now let's see what type of play we could get from him, because he's ascending. Last year he scored the most points he had at 14 points a game. He also rebounded the ball a little bit better, did a little bit more playmaker. Like you said before, after the Joker went out, he started doing his thing. So we need that other scorer on a small forward spot so can take some type of pressure off of Harden and Mitchell. And maybe this will unlock. I did my poll at 50% of people said they ain't seen it either. I told you just gonna be.
Oh my goodness, man. Go ahead, Kale, man. Go ahead.
That's the younger generation. But yeah, so with this, now they can concentrate on how to get their bench better. Now their bench is thin. Strus was one of the part of the bench. Now you just got Jayden Tyson and Sam Merle on the bench. Now we got to go on and look.
Hey, you still got, I
I mean,
like
we got
I think Mitchell, the rookie, is gonna get put on the roster. You know what I'm saying? Like he had a good summer.
yeah, but do you really trust him?
But I do agree with you. I think they go.
Because now we don't got a backup point guard because we got rid of Schroeder. Proctor, I like Proctor. I mean, I like.
We talked about
I'm about to say I'm more like Porter Jr. I'm more like Porter Jr. than Proctor because Porter Jr.
We were just talking about these dudes, like why they want to get no PT this past playoffs.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like especially
So now they can get some. They cleared the space for. But I don't think the Cavaliers are done because they still got a trade session that they can use to get somebody in here. So they might be going out and looking for a veteran point guard. I think they should be going to look out for a veteran point guard just to get them to the playoffs. Let the young kids play to see how they develop, and then if they don't pan out, go get that vet point guard that come off the bench. I like Sarah Merle. We lost Dean Wade. We lost a lot off our bench. We lost a lot. So, but with this trade with Watson, is a good thing. Now we don't have to. What we've been harping on the last couple of years. We need a 3-and-D. We need a small forward. Now we got that small forward. Hopefully he'll come in here and play well, do his thing, score the point. He shot 50% last year, which is a good thing. The good thing though is this: he shot over 40% from the corner three, which is the best thing in the NBA is to shoot from the corner three. Which when Donovan Mitchell and Harden drive, they kick out to him from the corner threes and hit him.
Yeah. I like the move. Again, it's what we needed. And no knock on Max Strus. I think the thing with Max Strus is like injuries.
Yes,
too much, and he wasn't consistent enough, at least for me. At least for me.
No, he was streaky. He was real streaky.
Especially for what he was getting paid. You know what I'm saying? Like since we like to talk contracts when we talk about these players and their play and what they should or shouldn't be doing, you know what I'm saying? Consider the fact how much they get paid. So what he was getting paid for, you know what I'm saying? Like he just wasn't giving us what we need to be getting from him. In the playoffs, he had a couple of games where he showed some spurts, like, hitting big shots, but it wasn't consistent. And when we needed him, especially that New York Knicks series in the Eastern Conference Finals. So, and I have also said, if we would have had a guy who could guard the perimeter, again, we've been talking about perimeter defense.
Yeah.
About the Cavs for years. I believe that series against New York would have went different. Because they would have had somebody on the perimeter. That's why I was shocked they didn't make the move earlier in the offseason to get a Jaylen Brown. You know what I'm saying? Or even really push to get Brown. And I know they're like, man, Brown 41, he can't do too much guard out there, but he can still guard. You know what I'm saying?
I said when he wants to, he still can move his feet, and plus he's big as hell, so it's hard to get around a 6'9", 260
or body him like Jalen Brunson was doing our guards when he was getting them. Right. You know what I'm saying? So I like the move. Payton Watson, could play defense. He's a 3-and-D. He can shoot the ball well. He's not a guy who's you got to really run a lot of plays for. He's a very good cutter, and maybe that came with playing with the Joker. But, we got a good passer on our team as well. He's not like the Joker or a guy like Brian Favre, but he could definitely get people the ball, and I'm talking about James Harden.
Yeah.
As far as James Harden deal, 3 years, $97 million. Yeah, I mean, they must, look, I'm not saying James Harden is a bad player. You know what I'm saying?
So what you trying to say?
I'm not saying that at all. But, at this stage of his career, and then especially what we have seen from James Harden when you needed him most, which is the playoffs. We done seen it in Houston. Now we done seen it in Cleveland. You know what I'm saying? Like, he just don't show up. You know what I'm saying? Like, how
don't understand why.
He show up.
Right.
Again, he's a step slower. He's not the James Harden of old. So, I mean, it was good they re-signed him, but $97 million for 3 years. So, he getting what? North of 30.
Well, I mean, it's down from the 42. It was down from the 42 million you supposed to get. So if you look in terms of that way,
I mean, it say the Cavs some money.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like. So
also
I get it on that end.
Here too. So it also got Payton Watson here too. So it was a good thing. But with him though, he is losing a step. So he got to understand now that he got to work on. He got to rely on his jump shot now. He can't go to the hole anymore like he used to. So he got to do little veteran savvy moves like develop a turnaround jump shot. Go off ball a little bit more. Let Mitchell or let you just go off ball right now until the playoffs. Save your legs, because the one thing I can say about James Harden, he don't miss no games. He don't, knock on wood, he don't. What's that done? He don't get injured. So that's a good thing. So you can rely on him being there. But these playoffs, he gonna have to get over the hump, and I don't know how. He need to go see a specialist. Somebody, he must got a mental block in the playoff.
Don't you think it's too late in his career for you to be feeling like he got to get it together and turn it on? Like,
it's never too late to make yourself better.
It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? It's the same story from James Harden since he's been in the league. Well, I don't want to say his whole career, but damn near the majority of his
whole career, I think.
I like it. You know what I'm saying? Now we just got to, like you said, put more pieces together as far as the bench. They brought back Thomas Bryant, again, Tyson, Sam Merle. Again, they still got Proctor. They still got Porter. We get a little bit go bigger on that front line. But again, I agree with you. I don't think they're done, but it was good to see them go out to address and get the player that we needed to get in a position that we need to address with that 3-and-D and Payton Watson. So I like that.
It took a long time. I guess they was holding off on that number 1 pick or trying to trade Schroeder, but they got it done. Now let's get to work.
Yeah, got to get to work. Moving on. Excuse me. Moving on. Let's go to the NFL and talk about Lamar. Hold on, what's going on? Lamar Jackson and the Baltimore Ravens, specifically Derrick Henry. Hold on, what's going on here? There we go. Derrick Henry and Lamar Jackson. We saw the dismal season the Ravens as a team had last year, but the dismal season that Lamar Jackson had due to injury and Derrick Henry had was atrocious. You know, he fumbled more last year than he ever did in his career. Talking about Derrick Henry.
Yeah.
So my question to you, Kels, is can both Lamar Jackson and Derrick Henry have a bounce-back season this year and get the Ravens to where they ultimately want to be, which is the Super Bowl?
I think this is the most important year for Lamar. Lamar is getting up in age. He had an injured riddle season, so I'm gonna get that. I'm gonna let that pass because he won Lamar. But yes, Lamar go bounce back because the new offensive coordinator is going to put him in position to succeed. I think they're gonna run the ball a little bit more and try to do play action because that's where Declan came from the Ben Johnson tree, which they like to run the ball more and also like to play action pass. So I feel as though even though Lamar had he still had the Ravens in contention to get to the playoff the last game. If dude didn't miss their field goal, they would have went to the playoffs. So even in a down year, Lamar gonna be Lamar, but Lamar gonna have a great year this year. Derrick Henry is gonna be the key to this offense because Derrick Henry is about 32 years old now. But even in an off year with all the fumbling, he still had over 1,400 yards and almost 13 touchdowns. So he's still gonna be that dude. He's still in great shape. He's still gonna be a load to tackle, and Baltimore gonna be good on defense. So it's gonna be a lot of close games. So they're gonna be running the ball a little bit more and better effectively this year than last year.
Yeah, I think they'll have a bounce back season as well. Of course, their health, any player's health in the league is a concern. So, of course, as long as they stay healthy, I do believe they have a bounce back year. You look at the way how dynamic them two is individually. Lamar You know what I'm saying? With his ability to run the football as a quarterback, the speed that he have, and also, you know, his passing has got better. His quarterback rating has got better over the years. Again, he did get hurt last. So, yeah. So it has got better. And when you got a dynamic quarterback like that, you gotta respect that. You gotta put some type of game plan around that. And then when you got a monster like Derrick Henry in the backfield, having seen a physical runner, in my opinion, like Derrick Henry said, Marshawn Lynch.
Or Jim Brown, but people really see Jim Brown run. But you know, they said Jim Brown was physical,
right?
But one of them type of running backs.
But as a running back of this generation or generation before, like Marshawn Lynch, how he run the football, like with so much physicality, you got to respect that as well as a defensive coordinator. So, and it's hard to game plan around two individuals like that. You know, that's why the year when they both was healthy, I think they lost to the Chiefs in the playoffs. Baltimore was favored to go to the Super Bowl. They had everything looked good on paper, the defense, the offense. I think that was Derrick Henry's first year there.
He rushed almost 2,000 yards that year, didn't he?
Yeah. So you saw what they did on the field together when healthy. So when one is missing the other, it's going to be tough. So when Lamar went out, that's when you saw a lot of teams keying in on and game planning around Derrick Henry. You saw more in the box, you know what I'm saying, to stop him, and it was effective. As compared to if Lamar was back there, you can't do that because you got to worry about what Lamar gonna do. You know what I'm saying? Not just as a quarterback going, but as a quarterback running.
Right.
So with both of them being healthy, I do think both of them can have a bounce back season, and I do think they can put the Baltimore Ravens in position to where they're not only winning the AFC North, but possibly, you know, at minimum, AFC Championship. But the ultimate goal will be the Super Bowl.
Like I said, this got to be their best chance because, you know, they're getting a little older. Lamar getting a little older. Derrick 32 right now. But if you ever go to his YouTube or watch how he work out, you'll be amazed that a dude like that, 6'2", 245, is working that hard to maintain his body. And the fumbles, I think the fumble was doing, he was trying to do a little bit too much. And the defensive linemen and everybody was just raking at the ball. And they saw the frustration. So the way to frustrate him was to go grab at the ball. But this year going to be totally different. He motivated. He got a chip on his shoulder. Both of them got a chip on his shoulder. But I picked the Baltimore Ravens to win the division. But they're going to have a great bounce back here.
Yeah. So, again, we'll see. But, again, everything depends on health with the Baltimore Ravens. As long as they stay healthy, Derrick Henry and Lamar Jackson will definitely bounce back next season. I want to talk about another quarterback in the NFL. Let's talk about Jayden Daniels. Had a great rookie season. Came back last year, got injured, tried to come back, you know, re-aggravated the injury that he had. Things just wasn't going right for Jayden Daniels. Last year, Terry McLaurin got hurt, and the Commanders we saw was in a position that they was in for the whole season. Didn't make the playoffs. Just didn't look like the Commanders that they did 2 seasons ago.
The whole team was hurt last year.
So, Kills, can Jayden Daniels have a bounce back year as well and return to form and play like the Jayden Daniels that we saw his rookie season, but elevate his game even more?
Well, he is set up to be. Unfortunately, the left tackle, Larry Thompson, got hurt in practice. He got a torn tricep, so they got to work on who's going to be the left tackle. But the Commanders went out and got him some bona fide receiving help. They went out and got Stephon Diggs to help out Terry McLaurin. They went out. They went out and got Chick, the tight end, who's an athletic tight end, Ben Stenick, and all them wasn't doing as great as a tight end. So now you got that safety blanket. They also went out and got Rashard White, and everybody know who Rashard White is. He played at Arizona State with them, so he also one of the best running backs, pass catcher out the backfield. So
you talking about Rashad White, your number one pick?
yeah, that one, that was Rashad White, and he gonna get 1,000 yard receiving, 1,000 yards rushing. That gonna be
Yeah, okay.
with 17 touchdowns.
Yeah, okay.
So they went out and got him some help. His rookie season was one of the best rookie seasons he had, through over 3,000 yards, 25 touchdowns. But the one thing he do best than any other rookie quarterback that came in, he had almost 1,000 yards. He had 891 rushing yards with 6 touchdowns his rookie year. So I would like to see him go back to running the ball, but he is so frail and thin. That's the thing. That's how he get hurt, because
gotta get that body. Gotta get that body.
He get those soft tissue issues, like a pulled hamstring or something like that, which affect him from running. But if he goes back to his rookie season, the Commanders gonna be in the race in that East division. So I'm looking forward to seeing what Jay. But yeah, he can have a bounce back. They got a new offensive coordinator. Maybe the new offensive coordinator would protect him a little bit better than what Cliff Kingsbury was doing, because he's just a run and shoot type of offensive coordinator, and they had him doing run plays. So maybe this coordinator will be able to protect him more.
One, we just talked about Lamar Jackson and Derrick Henry, as far as their health, and if they can have a bounce back year. Same thing with Jayden Daniels. You just touched on the offensive line. Tulsa went out, but they did, add to the offensive line. Hopefully that can keep him upright, because the guy he's such a talent,
Yeah.
Like, he have the capability of beating you with his arm, with good accuracy that he showed, not even just his rookie year, but his final year at LSU. Speaking of which, that's some bull crap. How LSU is letting somebody else wear his jersey now. That's some bull crap.
Hold up. We got to talk about that because it was not retired. So
man, you're right. We definitely gonna talk about it, but it's just certain players you just have that respect for, especially that did well for your school or for your team.
So that means everybody in college should have one. Okay, so why didn't retire Justin Jefferson number?
I don't know.
Or Jamar Chase. That's another conversation because I thought.
I don't know.
Crap though.
I'm just saying, if that's how that man feel about his situation with them,
it wasn't patent.
You say what?
Did he get it patent? Did they did all that? It's Ohio State players playing right now that wearing somebody's jersey.
You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. You know what I'm saying? But again, like, I don't know. And it's crazy, you know what I'm saying? Like, you feeling totally opposite about it. You know what I'm saying? It's just sometimes it's about the principle of things, the moral of things. Like, if you gave, you're probably, no, not you.
What?
No, not you. I'll probably say, you'll probably feel the same way, but you'll be like, no, I'll be cool. No, because they represent and play good with my number on.
It's honor that somebody's wearing. Well, I'll put it like this. I'm wearing Jayden Daniels' number, so I gotta play well. I don't want to be a dude that remember not playing well wearing Jayden Daniels' number. That's just like in the NBA. Right. You wearing everybody. Well, Larry Bird number retired, but would you want to? I mean, if a Cavalier is LeBron jersey and retired, somebody should wear number 23. It's a blast. I mean, it would look funny on somebody, but I mean, it's 80 kids. It's 80 kids on that team. How many damn jersey numbers you got?
All right, man. Like you said, that's a conversation for a different day, man. We definitely gonna revisit this. But get back to Jayden Daniels. He definitely can have a bounce back here as long as, one, he stay healthy. Two, that offensive line protect him. You just stated, and I agree that to add a Stephon Diggs, a guy who still can show he can play this game, which is football. He had a good season in New England last year, but unfortunately, some off-the-field issues. I feel like what got him up out of there. He still can help a team. Might not be that guy as he was in Minnesota in his early years in Buffalo, but he still could be a guy that can contribute to a team in a position that they desperately need help in. So you add
still
him to McLaurin. They picked up a running back too.
Rashad White.
Yeah, Rashad White. You just
They
said
got Kentrell Allen from Penn State. They drafted him. They still got
he definitely, and then like you said, Cliff Kingsbury. I don't feel like was putting him in the best position. You know what I'm saying? Be successful, and But one thing about Jay Daniels, I will say, he got to learn how to get down. He got to learn how to get down.
Get bigger too. He just got to get bigger. He's just so real. I mean,
I just feel like he got to have a bounce back year and have Washington competing in the NFC East.
They're gonna be the East gonna be something else. But yeah, Jayden Daniels going because they're gonna be able to run the ball a little bit better than they did last year too. I think Rashad White is gonna be one of them running back that will help with that. The defense gonna be totally better because they getting back their main clogs in that the defensive end who got hurt in the first game came back. So they gonna be pretty good on defense. That's a Dan Quinn defense, so Dan Quinn gonna always have them boys playing well. It's just up to Jayden Daniels.
Right, I definitely agree. But again, health is the most important thing. We're gonna talk about some WNBA. We had a key injury to a top team in the league, which is Olivia Miles went down with an injury the other night. A big part of the Minnesota Lynx team, the best record in the WNBA. Playing great basketball. Defense is on point. They'll be missing Collier tonight as well. How big of it? But she out do for rest. How big is the Olivia Miles impact to this Lynx team?
Oh, she the engine. She the engine that runs that offense. She's the key to that claw that offense that keep flowing like that. It's gonna be a big miss, but they also got capable players to not replace her, but get it done. Callum McBride gonna move over to the point guard position, which she had played before, so she should be good with that. You still got Collar, you still got the other girls who can play ball. So this injury is very significant because who it got injured in Olivia Miles and what she brings to that team, what she brings on that offensive side, how she runs the offense, how she also electrified them, get them pumped, do everything. She's the engine. But they got some sufficient enough players to let her come back. She got an ankle sprain.
Yeah, ankle, I believe it is.
I hope it's not a high ankle sprain because if it's a high ankle sprain, you know how high ankle sprains go. That's 3 or 4 weeks. So, but they said when she come back, they're gonna be still the top team. They can cruise into the playoff because they're the number 1 seed right now.
Yeah, I mean, anytime. Hold on. About to tell you exactly what her injury is. It was. Yeah, her left ankle. Stepping on Collier. So, but yeah, anytime rookie come in and make a big impact, how she have made on the league, especially with the Lynx. Brian Unite, sub gang, always good to tune in. You boys keep it up. Appreciate you, bruh.
Thank you.
Appreciate you. But anytime you lose a key player like Olivia Miles, even though she is a rookie, she has come into the league, played well. It's making a name for herself. But again, with years up under her belt, she's definitely going to get better, which is going to make that Lynx team even more dangerous. But anytime you can lose a key player like that, you got to have some concern. You got to have some worry. Even though they have the other players that they have on the team, you still got to be worried because that's just one less piece that the opposing team have to worry about. So I agree with you. I hope it's not a serious high ankle sprain type injury because, again, even though they are the best team, you still want that home court advantage. And you got some teams in the WNBA that's on their heels. You got the Golden State Valkyries. You got the Aces. You got who else playing good basketball?
It was the Fever too.
Man, forget the Fever. They cost me my parlay last night.
Who cost you? Clayton Clark.
The whole team. I took the team under. minus 2.5. And
Oh,
they losing the game anyway. Then they cover on the point, so it's all cool. We'll bounce back. But yeah, you got the Fever, you got Golden State, you got Atlanta, you got the Aces. You know what I'm saying? These teams playing good basketball
yeah.
for the NBA. So you still want to maintain that lead that you have on them. And when you lose a player like this, you know, so you always got to be concerned. But hopefully she get well, she bounce back, she come back. You know, take her time and come back in time for the playoffs, and the Minnesota Lynx to get back to doing what they're doing is win the basketball games because I picked them to meet the Aces in the finals.
I did. I mean, yeah, but Indiana and because how Angel Reese is playing right now.
Man, don't get me started with Angel Reese.
Angel Reese balling though, so hey, the dream is coming.
You said Angel Reese balling?
Yeah, she put a lot of. She worked on her game. You know, she was known for missing layups. Now she out there trying to hit threes. She
missed a layup. She just missed either a game time or a game winning layup. Two games?
Yeah, she missed that game winner. But Angel Reese is a double machine. You cannot deny that. Angel Reese is good. She gets flack for whatever reason, but Angel Reese is one of the best girl players in the NBA, in the WNBA.
That's a conversation we definitely is gonna.
You don't think so? All right, we have another. That's a market. We'll bookmark that. But you know, her stats shows though. But you know, the most double doubles in the WNBA.
Sometimes things can be deceiving. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying until we had that conversation.
Be packing our stats by missing on layups.
Again, it's a conversation we definitely gonna have to have. But you know, I'm not knocking it. She can ball. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's definitely a conversation we definitely gonna have to have. But you got all them teams on the Lynx tail, so you want to keep winning. You know what I'm saying? You never want to give teams life. You never want to give, you know what I'm saying? You want to make separation, especially when you're that top team, great as they are on defense, good as their offense is. So it's a big concern. But again, hopefully she come back. Will she take her time? It's not too serious. It's not that high ankle sprain as you alluded to. And, you know, she come back in time for the playoffs so the Lynx can make this run and, you know, get to what their goal is, which is winning the WNBA championship. So,
yeah, get healthy, Olivia. And she was having one of the best rookie season before the injury.
Yeah, you always got to be concerned.
And Angie Fudd got hurt too.
Ah, yeah, she out for the season.
Yeah,
she out for the doggone season.
Yeah, the number one pick got injured and out for the year.
That's crazy. We're gonna keep it in we're gonna go to the NBA. We got some NBA news and notes. The Miami Heat is reportedly signing Klay Thompson after he cleared waivers to pair him up with Giannis, Bam, Andrew Wiggins, Tim Hardaway Jr. is over there. We talked about even when the Heat traded for Giannis, what was their weakest point, which is shooting. They went out and with Tim Hardaway Jr. and now with Klay Thompson. How do you like to move?
I like to move from an organizational standpoint because they need the shooters. They went out and got what they needed. But Klay is washed. Klay ain't Klay no more. I'm just gonna say that. He's washed right now. When he was in Dallas, he really couldn't do anything. Now maybe now he'll get more open looks because of how Giannis play and how Bam and Tim Hardaway. But he's not Klay Thompson that you know. He cannot put the ball back on the floor. He never could do that as well. But he's a shooter.
He was able to put the ball on the floor. He was
but he's a shooter, right?
To go to state, so.
But he's a shooter, so they did well with that. So it was a great pickup. I mean, and they ain't even have to trade him. They got him for pretty much free. It's just like the NBA was like, you know what? Since y'all got Giannis Miami, Dallas Wade Klay, and all they got to do is sign him. But we'll see how he fit that Heat culture. But he will be able to fit it because he was in Golden State.
Man, all you gotta do is go in there and shoot the damn basketball. And ain't about too much fitting. it's always about fitting a certain
He got to
coach.
come in there with shape because
Yeah,
Spo and Spo, Pat Riley, and them, you got to come in a certain weight.
Klay Thompson is a champion. You know what I'm saying? He's a 4-time champion. I don't think it's nothing else that he need to be proven. Again, he's a vet in the league now, but he got the one thing that's going for him, which is he can shoot. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it was a good signing for Miami to put around what they built around Giannis and Bam Adebayo. There was a defensive team with Bam, Giannis, Mitchell, Wiggins. Now you add shooting with Hardaway Jr. and Klay Thompson. I don't think the Heat is done either. I think they're going to add a couple more shooters, kind of like when they got Bron and Wade and Bosh together. They needed shooters around them, and they went out and got a Mike Miller, Shane Battier,
James Jones, Damian
Jones. Later down the road, it was
Mike
Ray
Miller.
Allen, so Mike Miller. You know what I'm saying? So I believe they're going to do it again with Klay Thompson and Tim Hardaway Jr. and whoever else they bring in. Another signing that happened today was DeMar DeRozan signing a 1-year deal to go to the Denver Nuggets.
You know what? That fit him so well.
They like that move by Denver.
That fit him so well. That's a team that fits him well because he's known for his mid-range jump shot, and he got a center who likes to pass the ball. He got a guard who likes to drive, penetrate, and kick, and he will be appreciated where he at. Because I don't think in Sacramento he's really appreciated, but for what type of player he is, this is a great fit, a great spot. And Denver lost a lot. Denver lost a lot, but with this signing, they gained another veteran who can also score, who can also help Joker scoring, who also can take the pressure off of Jamal Murray and the Joker, who can also score 20 points at a given time, who can hit that mid-range, who can also still play nice enough defense. And they got Aaron Gordon and they got Cam Thompson, so they got shooters outside who can make threes. This is a great fit for DeMar. I know DeMar happy and down. He can compete for another title or championship.
Right, that's what I was going with it. He on the squad now where they're expected to win. We just seen DeMar DeRozan of his career play well in Chicago. He actually played decent in Sacramento for real. Like in my
Sacramento was really not.
You said who?
I said Sacramento really wasn't. After they traded De'Aaron Fox, I thought that was the end of it.
I think in my opinion, when they messed up at like when they acquired DeRozan, they piggybacked when they got Zach LaVine. So that was taking a lot of a lot
and
of
then Chicago.
Well. And then some bonus was hurt. So like that team was really like together like that. Yeah. But I do like him in Denver. He's on the team that's expected to win. He's a veteran. I believe he will help out the Joker and Jamal Murray. They lose Tim Hardaway Jr., but they replace him with him. They might be losing a better 3-point shooter.
Right.
But
definitely a better 3-point shooter.
Huh?
Definitely a better 3-point shooter.
Yeah.
DeMar DeRozan don't shoot threes, but he's a better
guy, like you said, who can hit that midi. You know what I'm saying? Like who can get them buckets, who can spell for Jamal Murray if he needed to, you know what I'm saying? Just to, get some points here and there. But what is the future of the Nuggets though?
That's a great question because they got rid of almost everybody there. Yeah. I think what they try to do. Go ahead. I think what they try to do is they try to still contend and get a little bit younger, because they let Payton Watson go for Chris Brown, which I don't understand why, because I understand why Chris Brown is the better 3-point shooter, but Payton Watson is the better overall athlete. But they were looking for a shooter, so when Joker get double teamed, they can kick the ball out and he can hit the three. I think they're going through that. Should we get younger, or should we just keep on competing since the Joker is in his prime now? So with big time players, you have to continue to compete. You cannot rebuild with a big time player like the Joker. So they probably trying to get younger and also trying to compete.
Yeah, so great move for DeMar DeRozan, man. It'd be good to see him playing some meaningful basketball again in his career, on the tail end of his career. So good move for the Nuggets. I like the move. Before we get up out of here, man, let's talk some Major League Baseball. One particular pitcher, Paul Skenes, one of the most dominant pitchers that been in the league the past couple of seasons. But this year's been kind of shaky for him. Is Paul Skenes, in your eyes, still a top 5 pitcher in Major League Baseball?
Heck yeah, the dude is awesome. The dude last year we had a 1.97 ERA. This year is a little high because his team don't give him no runs. In his career, it seems he's averaging 1.89 runs per game. As a pitcher, you need some type of scoring, but his ERA was only 1. So it was a lot of close games. Paul Skenes is one of those pitchers who can go to distance, who can strike out. He's a strikeout pitcher.
You know, man, like that's the thing that I don't mean to cut off. That thing that make me mad with Pittsburgh is that, man, they take this dude out after the 5th inning, after the 6th inning. And I know in the National League they use their pitchers differently how they do in the American League. You know, right. Like in the American League they go longer depending on that pitcher in the National League, but
now the National League got a DH. The National League got a DH, so I don't understand why they taking one of the best pitchers.
DH. National League don't got the DH.
They don't do the DH? I thought they changed it. I think they do DH.
Oh,
because Kyle Schwarber was sure the hell won't be playing. He don't play first base. But Paul Skenes is a great pitcher. I surprised nobody. I guess Pittsburgh want to try to trade him because lightweight was in contention this year. But the injuries, the start of the season when he had them injuries really got his ERA up to the 3.95, which is still good as a pitcher. You only allow him 3 runs a game. So other than that, he's up the top with Terry Scubo, who maybe Garrett Cole and them. But he's one of those dominant pitchers. But I think he need to get out of Pittsburgh. And I normally don't say that. But when you have a talented pitcher like that,
sometimes a different scenery will help.
Yeah, when you have a talented pitcher like that and they continue to lose, it wear on them. That's why Detroit got rid of Scuba, because it was wearing on him. And he needs to be somewhere that can be recognizing his skills. But Pittsburgh is just like the Guardians. We get great pitchers and don't do nothing with them. Don't do nothing with them. We had one of the best pitching staffs in Major League Baseball one year, and we couldn't do that. And they went out and won a title with somebody else. But Skenes is one of the top 5. I still put him in the top 5. Great pitcher. Great pitcher.
Talk about just the overall pitcher. Yeah. Then he's still a top 5 pitcher in Major League Baseball. But this year, you just talked about they don't give him no runs. I done seen games where, Pittsburgh done put up some runs. Especially for a pitcher like Paul Skenes, 5, 6 runs, 7 runs. But I have seen Paul Skenes give up 7 runs. You know what I'm saying? 6, 7 home runs. Like, it's like he lost some of his velocity. And again, I don't know if it's because
he got injured. He was injured in the beginning of the year.
Again, okay, well, this ain't the beginning of the year. Damn it.
But injuries do linger. Some injuries do linger, depends on what.
We're not about to do that. We're not about to do that.
You already know me. You play through your injuries. So I'm not giving an excuse. I'm just saying, but a 3.95 ERA is he still got over 114 strikeouts. So
he do, but again, he has lost some. And again, I don't know if because, like you said, maybe it's just like, all right, man, the different scenery is what I need. I'm not really into it right now. I don't know. But he has lost a lot of velocity on his ball. You know what I'm saying? Like, he has been giving up a lot of runs this season, more than I'm acclimated to him give up, you know what I'm saying, in previous seasons. But this year, I can name, let me see.
He gave up 14 home runs so far. Last year,
he's having a good pitching season.
Who?
Hell, Jesus Luzardo, the pitcher for the Phillies.
Oh
Hell,
yeah.
Gavin Williams have been pitching well this season. You know, even the rookie Mason. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Parker McKissick pitching well.
Dylan Cease in Toronto.
Yeah.
Throwing the ball well.
There's a lot of pitchers who throwing the ball well this year.
It's a lot of pitchers who I think is pitching better than Paul Skenes this year.
Yeah, I give you that. I give you this year. But
I
still
feel like he's still a top 5 pitcher in the league.
Yeah.
If he get, you know what I'm saying, maybe like you just said, he needs to just leave Pittsburgh. And if that happens, he get on the team that's playing for something. I think we probably get back to Paul Skenes that we've been accustomed to seeing. So overall, yeah, I agree with you. Top 5, still pitching the league. But this year, I can name about 5 pitchers that's pitching better than him.
Or the league just caught up to him this year. That can happen. You know, people start hearing Randy Johnson in a couple of years. So maybe
yeah. When he been in the league for years, like Paul Skenes ain't been in the league that damn long when they as you say, figure them out. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, he's definitely still a top 5 player.
Yeah. That was I'm surprised Pittsburgh wasn't shopping on. Because you know who would have went and got him? The Dodgers.
The Dodgers or the Yankees. One of the two. That's why, look, man, that's why I say I think Major League Baseball need a freaking salary cap, man. Because it's like the same teams. You just go out and, man, the Dodgers payroll. That's why, you know what I'm saying, we had that conversation about the Dodgers a couple of weeks ago, like any concerns about them going to the playoffs. I'm like, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you spending money on a roster like Freddie Freeman, Shohei Ohtani, Mookie Betts, Kyle Tucker,
they got
Tar Skubal and
Tyler Gastro
and the Yoki, whatever his name is.
Yeah, I know, Yokomoto.
Yeah, like they got a squad, man. Like so, like yeah, when you got a squad like that, you don't pay that money for some. You gotta have some type of motherfucking concerns. You know,
right.
Some type of concerns. But
well, with all that money, they should have backups to the backup.
Yeah, they got. Then you got people like Andy Pius playing good for them. So, but yeah, Paul Skenes, man, I think maybe a different scenery will be best for him and better for him, man. He'd get back to being the dominant pitcher that he was, that he still is for real. He just having, these type seasons happen. These type seasons happen.
He might have a down year this year and come back next year, striking out everybody with a 0.97 ERA.
Yeah, things happen. Things happen. Hey, great show today, man. Good conversation. We touched on a lot of things. Kels, you made some sense today, man. I ain't have to get on you today. That's a good job, man. Good job this Friday. Good job.
I make this all the time. Y'all just don't understand.
Because it ain't very understandable like it was today. But hey, man, I appreciate everybody that tuned in on YouTube. Appreciate y'all as always. If you was a new viewer, appreciate y'all for watching. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and tell a friend and tell a friend and tell a friend. And as usual, I appreciate everybody that tuned in on the DSMN network, the best network in the land, man. We doing good and doing big things over there as well, man. Y'all just keep supporting. We're gonna keep giving y'all the product, and make sure y'all tune in on Wednesdays and Saturdays with my man Keith, All About Sports 216. And all other future shows that we got coming to y'all on the DSMN network. Don't want to get no spoilers, but y'all just keep a lookout for that. For myself, for Kels, y'all have a great weekend. It's been a long work week. We made it through. It's over with. Let's enjoy the weekend. Y'all have a great weekend. Stay blessed, stay positive, stay productive. And we're going to catch y'all same time, same place, Monday, 7 p.m. on the DSMN network. EnDaZone Sports, baby. Let's go. Y'all be safe.
Let's go. Peace.
Yeah. Cavalier mentality, I charge through every bracket. King on the court, LeBron legacy in my fabric. Brown when I'm grinding, dog pound in the trenches. Guardian at the gate, protecting all my riches. Cavs in my veins, championship parade route. Browns in the mud, fourth quarter, never doubt. Guardians of tradition, progressive feel my temple. Training like I'm drafted, work ethic monumental. In the zone. Can't stop my ascension in the zone. Discipline my weapon in the zone. Greatness by intention in the zone. my resurrection in his soul.